MTG and take the ride. Take the ride. For more fun, you better subscribe. You never want to miss the vibe. My feed looking for a good time. Hatcher on YouTube, dropping truth and rhyme. Passion for magic, he's playing the cards right. Live stream so funny, keeping us up all night. Waking up early, smelling bacon in the air. Gotta start the day with a savory affair. Evening rolls around, time to chill and unwind. Tune in for chill streams where relaxation you'll find. Come hang out, let's battle for Lord of the Board. Hatcher's got the insights, he's got us all aboard. In the world of magic, the gathering, he's a master and a guide. So let's talk MTG and take the ride. Never won't miss the vibe.
Always doing it sunny side up. It's the hen. What up, my friends? I have received a message requesting that I do a live stream talking about the insane situation going on with the current Marvel Secret Lair Super Drop, which was supposed to sell out instantaneously, but has instead been languishing for hours. It is all over the place in terms of the experience that people are having. So, you know what? I'm going to grab this one image and I'm going to pop that up on the screen over here, because this is what people have been dealing with, right? And first things first, I should share the link in the Discord, and then we will talk about what's going down. All right? All right. So let's see here. Yeah, I was out and about, and I expected to just hear that this had sold out instantaneously. You know what I mean? And yet we have it where people are just stuck, not even able to actually get to ordering it yet. All right, there we go. That part is done. Switch this up and... What up, Loco, Gossett, Jojo, Rada, Hurst, Finn, Frito, Fisher, Millmaster, Goddard. Finn, why do you use different names on the Discord, buddy? Why are your names not consistent across the board, bro? What's the deal with that? What is the deal with that? Huh? What up, Demet? So you know what? I made this small in the corner, but let me expand it for a moment. Whoop. So this is what people are dealing with. They log in and it's like, welcome to the Secret Lair Lounge. Expected arrival time on the website, more than an hour. Your estimated wait time is more than an hour. And then it's like, check it out. We've updated it. The Arcane Signet is sold out. And it's like, you're in line to complete your Secret Lair purchase. When it's your turn, you'll have 20 minutes to finalize your order details. Please make sure you have your payment method ready. Availability is limited. Your order's only confirmed upon checkout. Double check your information. Incorrect information can result in delays or cancellation. Stay within the limits. They will cancel your order if it goes outside the limits. Billing can be delayed, and sales are final once payment has been collected. And look at the bar down at the bottom. That's like 30% of the way, bro. Like how annoying. How annoying is that for everybody involved? And I've been taking a look at the like the Secret Lair website, at the different bundles and things like that, and I've noticed that it is confusing on multiple levels, where certain products are listed as temporarily unavailable. So hold on, let me refresh. As of this moment, when it comes to the foil Secret Lairs, Wolverine, Storm, and Captain America are and Black Panther temporarily unavailable, but Black Panther says that it's low stock and temporarily unavailable. The Iron Man one says low stock and will allow you to add it to the cart, it's saying. When you look at the non-foils, all of the non-foil Secret Lairs are straight up just showing add to cart. They're not saying low stock. They're not saying not like temporary unavailable. And then for the actual bundles, you've got the Heroic Everything bundle is temporarily unavailable. The Astonishing Foil bundle is temporarily unavailable. The Mighty Non-Foil bundle is temporarily unavailable. And the non-foil bundle is literally just all of the non-foil ones that they're saying are there. So they had some kind of announcement made on Twitter saying that the store was broken. And it's just like, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? It looks like some people were able to get their orders, right? Fisher's saying got a foil set of the 5 Secret Lairs. Shelton, you were able to get the Tony Stark Secret Lair. But it's all over the place. Frito, you're not even going to try? The one Secret Lair you're excited about was sold out before you even got a notification. Well, what Secret Lairs are sold out? It's not saying any of them are sold out. I don't, I see temporarily unavailable for some of them, but I don't see sold out on any of these. So maybe it's a regional thing as well, right? That could be the situation. Finn, the simple answer is college and high school versus adult, different names for all of them. Fair enough. You know what? Same with me. I had different usernames that I created when I was a kid that I don't use anymore. Frito! Yeah, I mean, if you're out of luck. Oh, the Monty Python Secret Lair. Yeah, that one sold out instantaneously. So that just soured your experience overall. I can understand that. BT says, thank you for doing this. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Finn was the one who sent me a message saying, yo, can we do like a live stream talking about this kind of thing? And I was out at the time, like I said, just wandering around, getting a nice walk, enjoying the weather because it's not too bad today. And I was like, yo, if this is still going on by the time I get home, we will do a Secret Lair just for people to come and vent their frustration if they so desire. You want to complain? Go ahead. We've got the wheel still set up because it was set up for last night. So if you want to do wheel spins and stuff, we can totally open some packs of foundations. Although I can't promise that the downward facing camera is working, and it is not. So if we do open any packs, I'll have to hold them up here instead of the downward view because I didn't set this up to be a wheel stream. It just was already left over from last night, and I was just getting all this stuff set up in a hurry, right? Goddard, this is why you don't care about or even check any new Secret Lairs. You already know you can't get it, so why would you care? Fuck the nonsense, Secret Lair's dead. Why set yourself up for the disappointment, right? I feel you on that. Millmaster, this just builds hype. We can't lose. Well, if they can't actually sell the product, they're definitely losing, right? Finn, you remember 2 years ago when this happened, they charged you and you got 2 foil sheets and your money back. Oh, all right. All right. Free don't make sense. It's something a bunch of people are feeling where it's like, why get hyped about this if there's no chance of actually getting it, right? Baron, you think the foil is sold out on Marvel? Well, on my end, it's showing that they still have stock of the Panther and Iron Man. It does say temporarily unavailable for Wolverine, Storm, and Captain Marvel. Or not Captain Marvel, sorry, yeah, Captain America. So I don't know if temporarily unavailable just says that because there's people in the queue have them in carts that haven't successfully checked out. I don't know if it's a website error. I'm not 100% on any of it, really, looking at it. So the foil stuff, it is, honestly, the website's set up in a way that doesn't feel very clear. All of the regular edition of Secret Lairs, though, according to this, look like they're fully in stock, right? Rada, you can always get them on the secondary market. Yeah, but then you're getting scalped, right? Elder, there was a short moment where you could place another order for some with no queue at all. The first queue was 2.5 hours. That's what I'm hearing. People waiting 1.5, 2.5, 3 hours just trying to get it. Mana Flare, 3 hours you waited and you got 3 of the 5 you wanted. That's rough. Goddard, this shield, I've had this shield for a long time, actually. You want to know what's really crazy, guys? This shield, what I'm holding right now, ties into what we're talking about in 2 different ways. First of all, there's the Magic Historian, but I bet you didn't know this was a Magic Historian Marvel crossover, because watch this. You're not even ready for this. Well, what? What? How is this possible? How is this possible? Marvel! What? Oh my God! How did he do it, folks? How does that happen? The Magic Historian times Marvel. Bum, bum, bum. That's right, guys. That's right. Finn's got it right. I was a part of this all along. I've been on Wizard and Marvel's payroll forever. Just building up your belief in me to dash it to the ground. Dun, dun, dun. Like I saw the Marvel crossover coming years in advance, I've been instrumental in making it happen. And that's the proof. None of you could have predicted that behind my shield was Marvel. Vlockies, you hear that Wizards made other card games and they gave up on all of them? Yeah, the other card games they made didn't take off the same way that Magic did. That's why on the back of Magic cards, you actually see the Deck Master here. This was meant to be like a line of card games. So, that's the deal. Frito, can I give you the lottery numbers for the Netherlands New Year's lottery? With a New Year's lottery? You'd start the new year out rich? That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. But yeah, I can give you the numbers, but I got to charge you $50,000, bro. $50,000. Or maybe you can spin the result on the wheel. You never know, right? Maybe one of the slots on the wheel is the winning numbers for the Netherlands New Year's lottery. You give me enough glue wine and oil and balling and all that, maybe it'll happen. Dark Elder, you just noticed MH could also stand for Mike Hatcher, like for Magic Historian. Well, the truth is that the shield and all of the background and everything was originally designed with my name. So, and then it just happened to also work with the Magic Historian, which is pretty wild. So it's not reversed. This was actually, the shield and everything was for the period of time where I wasn't actually making Magic content and was using my own name. Frito, you'll pay me $50K if my numbers actually work. Nope, in advance. None of that. None of that. If I give you the numbers and they worked and you're paying me afterwards, you have to give me 95% of the money and you can have 5%. That's the deal. Kemby, can you request an insult? You can request whatever you want, but guess what? Insults only happen via the wheel during wheel streams, so I can tell you in advance that your request will be denied. Frito, if I come there and winter, you'll definitely treat me to some oil and balling. I had a girlfriend actually who lived in that part of the world, and she had the pan to make them, one of those cast iron pans that looks like it's got a bunch of divots in it to hold golf balls. Yeah, Millmaster, of those two, Netrunner was the other Deckmaster game that had some level of success, right? And people are still like making their own cards for it. Those are Poffridges. Oh, that name's familiar to me as well. Fair enough, buddy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, right? So, I am unsurprised by Wizards of the Coast handling of this. It looks like, okay, Black Panther has switched from low stock temporarily unavailable to full on temporarily unavailable. The only one that still says low stock for the foils is now Iron Man. And for the bundles, it's so confusing to have the non-foil bundle temporarily unavailable when all of the regular ones are available. So, and considering they said there was a problem with the website, it's impossible to know if there's just way more demand this time around, right? Gianna, how long did it take for it to sell out? I don't know. I don't genuinely know because people have been waiting for hours in the queue and it's unclear as to how many people actually made it through and when. So, this has been up for... you guys can confirm this for me in the chat, but I believe it's been up for 3 hours and 24 minutes, right? Eric, they bought the non-foil for the Signet. Yeah, but the non-foil bundle is made up out of 5 foil sets, right? So, like if you have the 5 non-foil sets for sale, that's what comprises the bundle. Why would they not be available as the bundle? Like, I don't understand that because the bundle is $199.95, right? So that's $200. And we've got 5 secret layers at $39.99 a piece. So when you add that together, it's the exact same price as the bundle. So why would the bundle be temporarily unavailable? Do you see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Rat-a-tat-tat! Cop 40,000. What the hell? Okay. What currency is that? All right. Okay, that's Colombian pesos. All right. Well, that's you know what? To make my life easier, I'm just going to count that as a fucking an even 10. And rata, but in reverse. I'm going to put a reverso arrow on there for you. You're low to the board. And we'll do a spin, and if the insult, it's the super chat says wishing an insult for Kebby. If we get an insult, I will insult Kebby. All right. Gray Fox, you've been in the queue for 3 hours. Baron, you got yours about 2 hours ago. Okay. They could have prepackaged the bundles, I guess, but it just feels like you could keep selling more bundles if you have those secret layers, right? Just seems strange. Just seems strange, right? Okay. Pillow, what's happening? Wizards of the Coast had problems with their website, and people have been waiting hours and hours. If you look down in the corner here, take a look at the progress bar. That was after waiting 2.5 hours, and that's how close they were to getting to order the stuff. So it's been just a complete shit show. Now, let's spin the wheel. Rat-a-tat-tat. What's it going to be? Are we going to open Foundations or insult Kebby? We're going to open Foundations. Okay. All right. What up, Alberto? Okay. Where are the Foundations packs? Here they are. Bam. So, I'm going to have to hold them up for the camera, though, because the down-facing camera is not enabled for this stream. And once you start running OBS, there's no way to actually make it start showing things, which is really annoying. But anyways, so we've got Squad Rallier, we've got Incinerating Blast, we've got Stab, we've got, what the hell is this? Beastkin Ranger. What is this? 3-mana, 3/3 trample. Whenever another creature you control enters, it gets +1/+0. Oh yeah, I saw this guy before. Mocking Sprite. This is Wizards of the Coast right now. They're mocking you while having a Sprite. Spitfire Lagak. Treetop Spinnerman. This is Bulk Up. What the hell's Bulk Up? 1 red and 1. Double target creature's power until end of turn. Oh, I haven't seen this before. Flashback for 6. Whoa! Imagine you try and fucking tug one off, and all of a sudden this Bulk Up spell triggers, and you just fucking rip your dick off accidentally. Damn it, man! And it just slams into the ground, right? North would win the arm wrestling contest this year at any cost, even the cost of his junk. That's fun. 1 red and 1 to double target creature's power till end of turn, and then you can flash it back later. That's cool. That's a fun little combat trick. Heroic Reinforcements apparently in this set. First time seeing that. A Johnny's Pride Mate's in this set. That makes perfect sense considering a Johnny is in the set. Skyship Buccaneer. How much does it cost a pirate to get new ears? $1 an ear. Ha ha ha! Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Then we got Sylvan Scavenging. Now, what is this? This is the rare. 2 green and 1 enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Or create a 3/3 green raccoon creature token if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Yo! That's awesome! I want to play with this card. That's sweet. And then we got a foil Inspiring Paladin. Shiny. Foil Bloodfell Caves. And an art card of Mountain. So this is mountain artwork. It's not too often you actually see basic lands done as full art cards, but this looks pretty sweet, man. That's pretty dope looking, actually. What up, every day? Gianna, you got in 30 seconds after 11, didn't finish until 12:38. Wow, you still beat a bunch of other people. Cheers! Cheers, Rata. Thanks for trying to get Kebby an insult, and that was a pretty decent pack. It's got a rare that I love in it. What up, Nails? Nishimoto, you shoot through the ceiling. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think your dick can get more muscled, bro. I don't think you can get a more muscly dick, right? So, like, bodybuilders aren't known for having the giantest junk. In fact, they're known for having shrunken junk. So I don't know. I don't know. Eric, you started in Chrome, then opened Edge, selected your product, checked out as a guest, then copied the checked out address before it takes you to queue, pasted in the new tab, proceeded with the checkout. You came up with an arcane formula. You used techno magic, and that worked? Goddard says, spin me, then I gotta bounce. Teacher parent conference meeting today. That sounds like something you'd say to a hooker. But all right. You have stolen the board from Rada, and we shall go for a spin and see what it has been. I think I'm going to save that chocolate that you hooked me up with until we're done our Halloween stuff, bro. I'm saving it as like an epic after I've had the more junky Halloween stuff. That might change. We'll see. But that's the current plan in case you were wondering. Now let's go. All right, we're doing foundations. Finn, you sent the information to me in Discord. Okay, I'll take a look at it in a second, bro. We're just going to crack this pack open. Goddard, you're going on a vacation, so you're going to get more. Nice. All right, we got Giant Growth. We got Erudite Wizard. We got Dazzling Angel. We got Sora Chaos. We got Burglar Rat. We got Apothecary Stomper. 6 mana, 4/4 Vigilance. When this creature enters, choose 1. Put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature you control, or you gain 4 life. So this is like a Crawworm that comes out as a 6/6 or a 4/4 that you can get 4 life for. Interesting. Then we've got Aegis Turtle. 1 blue for a 0/5. That's a reprint as well. Quick Draw Katana. Infernal Vessel. 1 black and 2 human cleric. When this creature dies, if it wasn't a demon, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with 2+1/+1 counters on it. It is a demon in addition to its other types. Rise, my liege! Rise and blanket the world in eternal night. Cool! A cultist who gets reborn as a demon is pretty sweet, man. Then we got Rogue's Passage. That's a reprint. Then we've got Eager Truffle Snout. 1 green and 2, 4/2 trample. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a food token. That's not too shabby. And then we've got Painful Quandary. So that was last printed in the Brothers War. And they're using the Brothers War artwork. That's awesome. A foil Tragic Banshee. Windscarred Crag. And... oh! Gigantosaurus! What? Oh, yeah, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's sweet. There was an exploit to skip the queue, but they patched it a few hours in. What up, Scyther? Yep, we're having an early stream to discuss this fucking fiasco. All right, let me take a look at... let me take a look at what Finn has sent over in terms of the analytics for the traffic here. Okay. What am I looking at here? I've never seen this before. Okay, so most of the traffic is coming in from the US. All right, you're saying there was 5.7 unique visitors today, 50,000 bots hit the site. Where do I see that on this chart? It's saying... what am I looking at, man? Where are you getting these numbers from? Organic traffic... 5.9 million? Where do you get the bot? Like, how do you know that it's bots doing this? Because I have never seen this before. I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at. All right. Some people are saying the sale is over. And here's what I'm seeing. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like the foil version of the Iron Man Secret Lair is no longer low stock, and it is available to add to your cart. All the other 4 are temporarily unavailable. For the full-on bundles, they are all still temporarily unavailable. And for the non-foil Secret Lairs, we've got a change in that Wolverine and Captain America are now both listed as low stock, but they're all still available to add to your cart. So it looks like they're not sold out yet. Now I'm in North America, so it might be different if you're in a different part of the world, right? Book smart! It's BS. You waited 2 hours just to get your cart empty and kicked out, and a bunch of them being temporarily unavailable. Yeah, this has been a genuine shit show, bro. You got hosed. Nishimoto, you wish. You wish that card looked like me so you could kiss it. Bot traffic is usually paid. It's a good way to guesstimate bots. They're the same URLs as AWS and Microsoft uses. Most sites label those IP addresses as paid. Yeah, I still don't get it. I don't understand. I do not understand. Is temporarily unavailable not sold out? That's what's confusing me. That's what I find confusing, is because I saw things where, like, they have things listed as sold out on their website, but everything, it looks like everything for Marvel is listed as temporarily unavailable with nothing specifically saying sold out. So my guess is they're not going to list it sold out because there's probably a bunch of people who have stuff in their carts and can't resolve it. So they haven't technically sold all the copies, and they have to wait for all the sales to officially register, collect all the money, and make sure that they're sold out. So temporarily unavailable probably means there is very little chance you can still get it. But if somebody else has a glitch, somebody else drops out or whatever, there's still a chance. I mean, there is something definitely going on with the foil Iron Man Secret Lair where it's just gone now. Wait. Okay, hold on. Now it's saying that the Iron Man foil Secret Lair is sold out, but the other 4 are temporarily unavailable. What is going on? What is going on? Oh my god. I guess this is going to be included in today's video. I'm working on a video for today where I was going to be talking about the artist problems and this other stuff, and Wizards going back on their universe beyond promises. I might need to switch it to this fiasco and then push the art stuff backwards because this is ridiculous. Millmaster, oh yeah, look, you should deal with what Apple fanboys deal with. That's not going to make anybody feel better. What up, Casey? What up, Einkin? What up, Jake? Every day you're still waiting in the queue for the last Secret Lair. Well, I hope you can get it. The queue has now concluded. What? Wasn't there a thing somewhere sometime previously where they released more later? There was like some Secret Lairs that didn't sell very well that they put out as like PulseCon specials or something like that, but that's it. That's it. Chip, please express your anger at Wizards verbally for you. Well, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be talking about this in a video, bro. Gray Fox, your bar keeps moving. There's still hope. There's still hope. You wanted to wait to try and get Storm with Iron Man to get free shipping, but you guess you should have just gotten the Iron Man. Well, Iron Man foil is just, it's listed as fully sold out now, not temporarily unavailable, which is really weird because it was the only one that wasn't even showing as temporarily unavailable and was just there. So this is, it's really honestly genuinely confusing as to how they're doing this. So let's see what's going on with the non-foils. Okay, so now it's Wolverine, Captain America, and Black Panther that are low stock. So it seems like Iron Man is the least popular. Oh, what the fuck? And now the Secret Lair... Wait, Storm says sale ended, no longer available. It doesn't say sold out. No longer available is what they said with Magic 30. I gotta fucking make notes. I literally have to make notes on this fucking insanity. Because this is just... Okay. There's three different things going on. Temporarily unavailable. Temporarily unavailable. Sold out. And sale ended, no longer available. Good Lord. I feel sorry for anybody who has to put up with this fucking bullshit, man. Just trying to get something that you want. And Wizards, of course, has to make it difficult. Okay, now the Storm Secret Lair is showing is sold out for the regular version. So does that mean that Storm is actually the most popular one? She does look pretty good in that artwork, let's be real. The foil ones, yeah, they're still listing 4 of them as temporarily unavailable and only the Iron Man sold out. This is bizarre. This is bizarre. Celis says, it's such a pro move to make your first Marvel showing to customers a shit show. Wizards, we can tell you've been at this for 30 years. So much experience. That's funny. Pyre, at this point, you're kind of looking forward to saving $200. There you go. You can put it to something else that'll bring you joy, bro. Nishimoto says, Millmaster, if you have to punch yourself in the dick to start your car, and you see me starting mine with the key and say I'm soft, that just makes you a weirdo. Watching him go up online for $400 as we speak? Is that what's going on? Flowers? Can you send me some screenshots of that if you've got that, either over Discord or to my email at themagichistorian@gmail.com? Because this is going to be, it's like, MTG Marvel Secret Lair sale was a disaster. Plus, Wizards breaks promise about Universes Beyond. That wasn't the original, that was only part of the original title for today's video, but now the topic has shifted and the art stuff is going to be pushed aside because this is a bigger issue and more people are clearly dealing with the frustration about this right now. Yeah, nails exactly. It absolutely is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that like the CEO of Hasbro was literally talking about, he's like, it's going to sell out right away. And it didn't sell out right away because they broke their own website and they have no consistency. Sitting there for hours waiting to get stuff. And now okay, this is just weird, man. This is just weird. So the foil... Wait. Now all the foils... The foils that I said were temporarily unavailable. Wolverine, Storm, Captain Marvel, and Black Panther are all showing as available now. They're all literally showing as available. The bundles have now switched to sold out. So the bundles are all listed as sold out. It's saying that for the non-foil Secret Lairs, it's saying that Storm is sold out, but you can still get Wolverine, Iron Man, Captain America, and Black Panther, with Wolverine, Captain, and Panther all being low stock. But the foils have switched away from being temporarily unavailable. They are now available. All 4 except the Iron Man one are available. This is so bizarre. This is so bizarre. What up, Jess? Marcelo, you have no hope of getting any of these. You'll have to import for double or triple the price. The sooner, earlier you want them, the more you're going to have to pay. But if you wait, there's probably a fucking ton of these overall. And once the hype dies down or Wizard starts to show off other Marvel stuff like the Spider-Man and all that, it's entirely possible you might be able to buy the singles for less, right? Elder, yep, it was brought up. It was the hype over this product was absolutely brought up. Scalper bots broke it? Well, I believe it. From what Finn's saying, there was 50,000 different bots coming in, right? So I'm going to note that down. I don't even know how to read the shit he was showing, but I'm willing to believe it. There's tons of scalping going on with this stuff. So obviously this is going to lead to a lot of anger. Rain, you got in after a 3-hour wait? What did it let you buy? Booksmart, it's back up, but you had to get back in line. Oh my God. Back of the line, bro. That's brutal. Joe, Foil, Iron Man, and Storm are sold out for you? Okay. All right. Are you in North America? It's still showing these are available. And yeah, it literally just let me add one to my shopping cart, but I'm gonna go to my cart and remove that because I don't want wait. Okay, hold on. It just let me put one. It just let me put one into my checkout cart, and it's saying that it's going to take me an hour. It's going to take me an hour. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, I'm just going to close that then. I'm going to close that and hope that that releases that back out to the people because I am not actually going to be buying that, and I don't want to actually stop somebody from being able to get it. They've already got enough problems going on, so okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. I emptied it out of my cart. We're good. We're good. I ain't looking to hose anybody, you know? Ordered one of each because the bundle was not available. Well, the bundle didn't give you a discount, and they're out of the promo they're giving with it, so it's the same difference. It's the same difference. Salas, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the face cards for these Secret Lairs were reprinted in a Marvel set. The other stuff from it won't be, though, most likely. Like the Berserk, I wouldn't expect to see the Berserk in a Marvel set, right? That is probably Secret Lair exclusive. But the actual Wolverine, Storm, those cards will be done with different art. The bundle at a small discount, no, doesn't look like it. The bundle was $199.95, and so the discount is what, 1 penny? Because the Secret Lairs are $39.99 and there's 5 of them. 40 times 5 is $200. Minus 5 cents, right? For one off each layer, $19.95 or $199.95. It's the exact same price. There's literally no discount. Like none. Like a none. What up, Heavy Metal? Do they still give you secret bonus cards? Yes, there will be. Zombie, why do they not do a 24-hour order window? Because when they set it up for a longer term like that, they don't get as many orders, and then people feel like they can wait. Like, they want to be able to go to their shareholders and stuff and be like, we're doing such a great job with the Marvel stuff that it's sold out instantly. And people like, and they're already selling them on the secondary market for even more. The value is even more. And it's just, it's like bragging rights. And also it's an attempt to get you to run the next time there's Secret Lairs. Literally feeding on the fear of missing out, right? Cole, yeah, I heard there was workarounds that people could use to like jump the line, and some people managed it. Bundle of the bundle, yeah. If you bought multiple bundles, there was a discount for that. That's true. That's true. But other than that, nope, not at all. Not at all. Jess says can't miss out if you proxy. A bunch of people are going to go that route, and it's legitimately understandable why they would. It's like, oh, you mean I can just pay these guys like 50 cents each for them, and they'll print them to a better standard of quality than Wizards of the Coast will? That's wild, man. Add it to your cart, and then it's like, you have to wait an hour to check out. Sorry, if I've added it to my cart, why can't I just check out? It's so confusing. Alright, so the foil Storm Secret Lair is available, but the regular one, is it still showing as gone? Yeah, okay, that has remained the same. It's so weird how they're doing this, man. It's so weird how they're doing this. Kevin, I've been refreshing. Heavy Metal, you're about to go in for your knee MRI? Well, I hope it goes smoothly, bro. Ness Wizards' new Secret Lair model made you never want to buy another Secret Lair? You're not alone. Other people have expressed that feeling. Hell, just even in this stream, people have expressed that. Sherlock still in the queue. Why did you pick this hobby again? Because Magic the Gathering is a lot of fun to play. And up until recently, they featured a lot of dope, awesome, like, flavorful Magic world. So Magic had a bunch to recommend it. It's still a fun game to play. It's just unfortunate that the people who make the game are skis bags, right? That's the reality. That's the reality. Oh, man. Ugh. All right, that's charged now. Storm is sold out. It looks like there's still foil ones available, but the non-foil ones seem to be all gone. Which is weird, because at first it looked like foil everything was going to be gone, but I can't pretend I fully understand what the hell it is Wizards doing here. Destroyer, you're worried the market's going to adjust to these changes rather than pulling out. Well, yeah, people are going to buy it. If your fears are that this is just going to be how things are going forwards, your fears are accurate, because that's exactly how it's going to be, right? So, in the short term, this stuff is going to be more expensive. But on a longer timeline, it's probably not going to be. At the end of the day, Magic is in this crazy cycle of, here's the newness, get it! Here's the newness, get it! And so, stuff loses its novelty quickly, right? The foil Storm is sold out in the... Oh, okay, in like Europe and the UK area. Fair enough. Fair enough. Celis, yeah, I don't know about the whether it's being held in your cart or not. That part is curious to me as well. I think that might lead to why they had temporarily unavailable, because they already have people in line to buy all the copies that they have, and they're waiting for that to complete. And then if it does complete, then the stuff's just gone. But if it doesn't, then they dump it back out. That's a presumption that I'm making. I can't say for sure. But it looks like the non-foil Secret Lairs haven't really had much movement. None of them are saying low stock anymore. The foil... Okay, the foil Storm Secret Lair is now also listed as sold out. So that one and Iron Man are sold out. And for foils, it's just Wolverine, Captain, and Panther left, all at low stock. Finn, you're sure Wizards has no clue how many orders they've taken? Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yeah, when the foils become unavailable, people are going to buy the non-foils. But here's the thing. The people who buy the non-foils are probably going to be happier. Because I bet you a whole bunch of people are about to be introduced to the horrific nature of Wizards of the Coast foils. Because if you think they're giving a special treatment to these Marvel foils, you're on crack. They are absolutely going to be the same garbage foils we've been getting. I've seen posts from people lamenting, like, bro, I bought these fucking foil Secret Lairs, and these cards look so much worse than the non-foil versions. The non-foil versions are going to be less defect riddled. Buying the premium version and paying more for cards that look worse is an experience that people who are new to Magic are about to find out in a really unfortunate way. Is there a point in you staying in line still? You're only trying to get Storm? If you are in North America, Storm's gone. You will not get Storm. Foil and non-foil Storm, gone. Gone. But if you want Black Panther with no junk, because he's got no junk, you can tell from his suit, that's still available. Ape, you got yours 3 weeks ago? Oh, proxy style, buddy. Proxy style. What if there was some mass market manipulation anyways? Like, what if TCG player got a first in? I mean, there's bots. There's bots doing it, you know? Abook, you hate that Marvel is invading Magic. It feels as bad as when Disney took over Star Wars and turned it into a mega franchise. It is. It is the change. It is the change of... like, it is a massive change to the game, bro. It is a massive change, them bringing this stuff in. Going full-on Universes Beyond is genuinely unfortunate, right? Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like anything's changed with the availability. YouTubes, you were shown some fakes at your LGS. The foils look amazing and no Pringles. Yeah, I've seen some incredible foil proxies that, I mean, they're basically essentially just counterfeit Magic cards, because unless you know a ton and know what you're looking for, they are indistinguishable from real Magic cards, aside from the fact that they look like they're higher quality. That's one of the giveaways. This foil is so flat and looks so amazing. I showed them to some of my friends who have been in Magic forever, and they didn't know right away. I was like, check this out. And they're like, sweet, would you crack this? And I'm like, I didn't. That's fake. And they're like, what the fuck, man? I took a marker and wrote fake on the back of all of them so that they can never get actually mixed into my real cards, because they are genuinely really well done. Grey Fox, the Ghostbusters Secret Lair was so dark and foil. Wizards isn't improving the quality. It's not going to happen. Jess, oh yeah, you kidding me? If Black Panther had a big, fat, throbbing dong in his pants, you know they'd sell more. Zombie, you waited 4 hours. Damn, it has been 4 hours. It's crazy. Couldn't get Storm, but got yourself a foil Captain America for your fiance. The Secret Lair was a disaster. That's crazy. That's crazy. Get in 5 minutes before the sale starts, and still have to wait 4 hours. That's fucking wild. 4 hours. And so did you have the Storm, like, did you put that stuff in your cart, then waited 4 hours, and then got there and found out you could only buy the one? That's insane. That's insane. L5R, you never get the foils. That's the smart move. That's the smart move, because the foils are way too dicey. You never know what you're going to get. You might be lucky and get some decent foils, but you're likely to get hosed. Joe, you lucked out then, buddy. You lucked out. A lot of people have not been able to get what they want. Okay, so yeah. For the foils, it's still Wolverine, Captain America, and Black Panther available. And then for the non-foils, it is, yep, same thing. Just Storm's gone. Everything else is low stock. Everything else is low stock. So they're probably going to be running out fairly soon. Four hours of sitting with a bundle in your car. That must be really stressful and disappointing. It's something you really want. You show up on time. You're willing to pay. And then the experience is just fucking miserable. And they make you think that you're going to get it all the way through, man. That's wild. Yeah, zombie, there you go. Get yourself some fucking proxies, right? And get yourself some foundations. Devin, you waited for nearly 3 hours just to get in there and see it all sold out. Got 15 minutes before they even started the drop. That's brutal, man. That's fucking brutal. That is rough. I feel bad. Stuff like that makes you honestly want to quit. It's understandable. You end up feeling disrespected and frustrated and like you can't get what you want. And then you turn around and you have to pay 2, 3, 4 times the price to some scalpers that sent bots in and just snagged up a whole bunch. Wizards of the Coast just going ahead and being like, oh, if you try and order too many, we'll cancel your order. Will they, though? Because they want the money. They don't care, right? They don't care. Manaflare, what are you talking about? Me rubbing it in? I'm not fucking rubbing it in. If I was rubbing it in, I'd be like, haha, you got fucked. Which I wouldn't do to people for this, man. I'm on the side of the players, bro. I'm getting fucked by wizards right alongside you guys. I don't fucking get the secret lairs because I don't have the kind of disposable income to spend 40, 50 fucking dollars plus taxes, customs fees to have it shipped to Canada. That shit's way too pricey for me, right? But that doesn't mean I'm like, ha, you didn't get it. Fuck that. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That's ridiculous. Proxy, yeah, there's a lot of people talking about proxies now. It's understandable. Every time Wizards does this, it's going to cause more people to go the proxy route or just straight up leave Magic. It fractures their relationship with the game. Rejected, you really hate the system. You work the third shift, so you miss sleep just to be let down. Yeah, people reorder their lives and schedules, work schedules, everything around it, and get fucked over. Shadows, you're still waiting? You added everything to your card at 9:03? Well, hopefully you'll still be able to get what you want, man. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Apparently it was a hack, so bots were able to backdoor and get in before everyone else. Yeah, there was something mentioned about bringing it up in Chrome, then popping that over into Edge. All of it. All of it. Eric, any solution? What do you mean? What, a fucking solution from me? Oh, you're just complaining. Yeah, what do you fucking think this stream is for? This is for people to come and complain about it. No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go down there and we're going to beat them with sticks. You got to do this. I got news for you. I don't work at Wizards of the Coast. So if you want to fucking hear about solutions, go ask them, buddy. Go ask them. This stream was requested specifically by somebody who was hosed by this and waiting for whatever. So, what fucking solutions? Wizards isn't going to make it better. They're the ones who fucking choose to do this shit, dude. That's the reality. They're the ones who set up this system. They're the ones who have to make the fucking changes. Obviously, the solution is to go print to fucking order so any number of people can fucking get this shit. Obviously, another solution is to make sure you have the fucking bandwidth to actually fucking support all the people who are coming in and make sure there are no backdoors for bots to buy out all your shit. Right? But it doesn't matter because fucking Wizards of the Coast isn't going to implement any of that shit. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yes, exactly. Destroy it. It's an emotional support stream. That was it. It was like, yo, can you make a fucking live stream so we have something to do while we're stuck in the queue waiting? That was the request. So here I am. The hero of the people, right? I am a river unto my people, unlike Wizards of the Coast, who tells you guys to get fucked. Daunted, you didn't even bother. You knew this is what happened right away. You're not alone. There are multiple people who didn't even try because of it. Lamar, you stayed logged in on the site in line for 4 hours and saw what you wanted was sold out. This is something I'm hearing from a bunch of people. That's it, Pyre. Proxy is the way a bunch of people are going to go. That's it. You're going to pay Wizards $50 US for a handful of cards, and they won't even let you buy them. It's ridiculous. Finn, yeah, exactly. If they weren't able to sell stuff to people, that's when they would be running out and going, oh my God, we're not getting the money. But at the end of the day, Wizards gets the same amount of money whether they make 10,000 fans happy or 10 bots, 10 bot owners, scalpers happy? They make the same money. So what do they care, right? What do they care? Artorias is the first secret lair you've completely skipped. Well, I guess they've gotten to you too, right? Flowers, you got 21 minutes left. You're at the finish line. Let's see if you can actually get there, right? How do you clamp down on bots? Really? Like how do you actually stop that? Aside from limiting like one purchase per fucking credit card for like one, right? Levi, the Tomb Raider Secret Lair bundle issues is what made you decide not to deal with it anymore? Between not being able to order it and actual problems with getting the layers and the quality of them, it's not an amazing setup. Wizards of the Coast is screwing up quite a bit. All right, let's take a look and see. Let's take a look and see where we're at. Okay, so another one looks like for the non-foils, it looks like Storm and Wolverine are both gone. So only Iron Man, Captain America, and Panther are left for the non-foils. And for foils, we've got only Captain America and Panther left now. We're getting close to the end. We're getting close to the end. To prevent bots, you sell it through the MTG app if you've played a game recently. Well, couldn't you just, like, play a game with your same account that you have your bot set up for or whatever? Right? Like, I don't know. I don't know enough about that. Black Sun Games, 21 minutes left, but almost everything's sold out already. Just give up. You already put in a bunch of time. What's the extra 20 minutes difference going to make on the off chance that you can get it? Right? If you're already in line, I'd say just hang in. Chances aren't good for you, but you turn it into an absolute no if you bounce out now, right? How to avoid bots, sell them in store? Well, that is one way, Artorias. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. What the hell is this? Oh. This is a bus transfer that went through the laundry. That explains it. I'm glad it didn't break down into little particles and get all over the clothes. Ned, there's going to be so many proxies of these floating around. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, James, you're right. LGSs have been getting hosed. Secret Lairs fucking cut into their business. The fact that people will walk into a store, look at all the products on the shelves and be like, oh, I'm just like picking these up and looking at these, but I'm going to order it on Amazon because it costs less, you know? I don't care if you go to business if I can save $2. Or I expect you to match Amazon's price. And it's like, no, I have all this overhead. Oh, well, fuck you then. You know, like LGSs are in a rough spot, 100%. Jordan, two buddies of yours got to check out within 3 seconds of each other, and one waited 50 minutes longer. That's wild. That is wild. Casey, that's obviously a ridiculous position. The best way to stop bots is to not sell product. Well, nobody wants them to stop making magic cards. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. There are some people who are like, I want to see wizards burn to the ground and magic end. Not me. Not me. I know I make a lot of critical videos, but I want Magic to get better. Better card quality, more time spent on design, more actual swords and sorceries in universe worlds. Am I going to get what I want? Probably never. But I doggedly persist in hoping. Right? That's it. That's it. Black Sun, look, man, having your own loyal customers is one thing, but there'll be a lot of random people coming in and just pick it. Like, no LGS survives at all if it doesn't have some loyal customers, some people supporting it. That's the reality, right? I get all, like, whenever I get Magic stuff, I get it from the LGS that I go to. I have never purchased a Magic product online in my entire life. I've always been a huge supporter of LGSs. And when I go to new cities, I seek out LGSs because I have an affinity for those places. And they tend to be run by people who are absolutely passionate about Magic the Gathering. And they want to open a game store so people can come and play games, not because they're trying to make as much money as possible. In fact, a lot of people have opened LGSs in a very foolhardy way, where it's just like, this wasn't the smartest business decision because it's not based on business, it's based on passion. So I hate watching LGSs get fucked over, man. I hate it. I hate it. Jordan, you got 2.5 hours of sleep to wake up for this, and that's brutal, man. That's brutal. Nest, yeah, Wizards bringing back MSRP is a nice thing for LGSs because they can actually point to the prices that Wizards has now. So when it comes to a more expensive product like Modern Horizons, they can go, look, I'm not charging double. Wizards is, right? So there is that. There is that. Lamar, yeah, you accept paying a higher price at the LGS because without it, you don't have a place to play. That's what people don't get. If you don't support local businesses, they go away. If all you do is support Amazon and Walmart, eventually that's all we will have. And then once we only have those, guess what? You get to pay them exorbitant prices because there is no competition. Like, if you don't support your area, then it'll crumble. If you don't support local businesses, you don't have to support every local business, obviously, especially if they're not run well and you're not happy with what they're offering. But the reality is, if you don't support your own local community, you won't have one. It's not something you're entitled to, right? That's it. These people running businesses where you're like, if you choose to save $1 and don't spend any money at local businesses, you will lose them. They will go away. And by the time you realize that that matters, it'll be too late for you. It'll be gone. It'll be gone. It's rough, man. It's rough. So whatever. I'm heavily biased towards LGSs. I'm heavily in favor of them. That is my disposition. There are some people who are like, I don't like LGSs because the one they have in their area is scuzzy or run by somebody who, like, doesn't care or is just an obnoxious person, right? But, like, I started going to LGSs 30 years ago. And I remember, like, the LGS owner was almost like a family member to me. Like, he did so much for me over the years. When I first started playing Magic, I couldn't afford to play in the tournaments. So he would go, here, go sweep the floors in the basement. And the basement was like the inside of this castle, it looked like. Just all this rough-hewn stone. It was amazing. So the game store was this special location that was hidden in this back alley. There was no signs. You had to know somebody who knew about it to take you there. And it was full of wondrous stuff. D&D books, all kinds of fantasy stuff. And I couldn't afford to play in the Magic tournaments because my allowance wouldn't cover it. And so the store owner let me earn my way in by sweeping the floors. And in retrospect, I realized those floors didn't need sweeping. There was barely anything on them. But he did it so that I would feel like I'd earned my way in. And over the years, he supported me in a whole number of different ways. When I moved back from Toronto, he helped me find a new apartment, negotiated a discount on my behalf, and employed me so that I would have money while I was going to fucking college. Like, he did so much for me over the years. The original symbol of my channel was a little fucking broom on a purple shield, right? To, like, reminiscent of those old days. And I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. So the LGS is, I don't know. I've got an affinity for them. And that guy was a big part of my life. I went to the LGS like every day. And on Tuesdays, they had a pizza special. He would buy us slices of pizza. When new games came along, he would give me copies. Here, go play it. Get other people into it. Have a good time. Like, he supported me on a whole bunch of different levels. And he was a good dude. People would come in talking about how they couldn't afford their fucking pet surgery or whatever. And he would go out of his way to fundraise for them. Some old lady couldn't afford her groceries, so he started to buy her groceries. Like, he was a really good fucking dude. And he did all kind, like, one time he rented out a movie theater, and everybody who came to the store was able to come to the movie theater, and we watched Waterworld, and we watched Indiana Jones, and there was free popcorn, and he gave away all kinds of stuff, like, There's just... He was a good dude who cared about people. When people were arguing in the back over Magic and shit got too heated, he'd come back with like a volcanic island and he'd go like this. They're just cards, guys. Calm down. People matter. I learned a lot from him. He's not alive anymore, unfortunately. He had to sell his store when his health problems got to be too bad. But that store still exists, and it's run by a guy who came up through that store. All the LGSs in the city are run by different people who came up through that LGS, and by experiencing that, wanted to have their own LGSs. So he basically birthed multiple LGSs. Like the impact that he has had on our city and on my life is essentially immeasurable. That's why I'm fucking here now. I wouldn't be the Magic historian. None of this would have happened. In fact, my channel was originally just an announcement channel for the shop saying, yo, standard rotated, so change your decks before you come in so that I don't have to, like, kick you out of the tournament, boys. You know? So, I've got a really deep connection to Magic and LGSs, man. And watching Wizards of the Coast just like fuck LGSs over the years when they got rid of MSRP so that they could dump the increased prices on them and the stores wouldn't have anything to point at, the undercutting them through secret layers, all the different things Wizards has done, the stealing of all their players during the pandemic, going, it'd be a shame if you got kicked out of the WPN, you got to get everybody on Arena. Like all the things that they did slowly but surely to erode the LGSs ate away at my heart. I watched what it was doing to the game store owner. That's actually what like sparked when I freaked out and was like, I'm done with Magic for that like 2-month period or whatever. A big part of it what was happening at the LGS. Like, it's just whatever, man. That's me, right? Everybody's got their own experiences. Magic means different levels to different people, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I miss him. It's sad that he's gone. But I learned a lot from him, and I carry those lessons with me. He was a good dude. He was a good dude. And it was all about people first. Like, it was always about people first. Always. I'm not saying he was perfect. He wasn't a saint. Everybody's got flaws. But losing him was like losing a family member. And the LGS was my second home. And I still go to that LGS now. I still support that LGS now. And when people want to hook me up with like Magic and stuff like that, I tell them, send money to the PayPal LGS listed in the description of the live stream or my videos, and that gets turned into store credit that I use to get stuff. And that's how I support the LGS additionally, and other people do too, and how I get my Magic. I'll be going to a pre-release there in like 4 days, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Habanero, when you hear the past game store stories, it makes you imagine a great wise wizard who took you in as his powerful apprentice. Yo, he honestly, he taught me a lot of life lessons. He was a good dude. He was a good dude. And he tried really hard, and he cared about people, and he did a lot for people. And the world is poorer for him not being a part of it anymore, you know? Artorius, what's the future of the Magic historian now that half the sets are Universe Beyond and the other half are nonsense? That's a good question. I don't know where we go from here, for real, for me. I know that I haven't reached the point where I'm like, I don't want anything to do with Magic, so I'm just feeling my way through it. It'll be more apparent to me how I feel about this stuff when we're in the midst of it. I do enjoy picking apart Magic cards for their mechanical components and how it ties together into the flavor, and looking at the Marvel Secret Lair cards, I actually enjoyed, oh, look, these abilities correspond to Wolverine, so it's entirely possible that I may still continue to enjoy Magic in a different capacity with this new Universe Beyond stuff. Some of the Final Fantasy stuff I've seen, genuinely, the Kefka artwork of him poisoning the water outside Doma is actually exciting to me. So I don't know if it's going to turn into acceptance or it's going to turn into drifting away, and I'm just going to let whatever happens, happens. Ultimately, no matter what, I'm not going to stop doing live streams and making content. If it turns out that I'm not making Magic content, there's other card games, there's other games to talk about, and then there's like completely different genres. For example, I've got the Hatcher Movie Talks channel, right? And that now that I'm talking about it, I'll share a link here. This is something that we just started, where me and my lady are talking about movies, and we're having a great time with it. And so I'm looking to grow that. So it might turn out that maybe I make far less frequent Magic content. Maybe I'm only there talking about it when they make something new that I'm excited about. Because at a certain threshold, like, there's some people who probably think, yo, he's always just going to make, like, critical negative content. The only reason I talk about this is because I care about Magic and its direction. If I reach the point where I don't care anymore, I'm not going to criticize it. The opposite of love isn't hate. The opposite of love is apathetic indifference. So if I become apathetic and indifferent to Magic, I won't have the energy or interest to talk about it anymore. I won't be criticizing what they're doing because I won't care. And sometimes in my saddest moments, I wish that I felt that way. I wish that I didn't care. Like Brokeback Mountain style. I wish I could quit you kind of thing, right? But I don't always feel that way. And I've made a lot of awesome friends through Magic and had a lot of amazing experiences in all my different parts of the journey. Back when I used to play hardcore in the tournaments all the time and won tournaments and boxes all the time. Into when I became the guy who was responsible for supplying all the singles for the store. Into becoming the guy who organized all of the tournaments for the store. Made sure all that stuff ran smoothly. Right up till now, where now I'm the fucking Magic historian. There has been this ever-shifting journey, and I don't know what the next leg of that journey is, but I do know that underneath it all, I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I've always wanted to be a comedian and make people laugh. And those avenues are open to me regardless of Magic's existence. But I haven't reached the point where I'm walking away from Magic, you know? Jess, you're a little jealous of how into Magic I am. You wish that you had that. Well, it's a blessing and a curse. It's awesome to be that into something, but it's really hard when that thing starts changing into something that you don't recognize or care for the same way, right? Jay Money, you wish there was content for arena players transitioning to paper for their first time. There's got to be some out there. There's got to be some. Wonder how they'll mechanically represent Spider-Man swinging, flying, or reach. Probably. One of those two, right? One or the other. One or the other. Oh, Lamar, you take your kids to pre-release with you and you love it? Nice. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Jordan, he was a great man who cared about the community. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've made myself a bit melancholy. All right. I'm going to go and get some, my tea is cold. I'm going to go get some water, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You know what? Screw it. Here you go. This'll entertain you for a couple seconds.
Wow!
Just move the phones! Who's ready to get got? Blah, blah, blah. I'm the actual devil! Woobity boobity! Buckle up for 45 minutes of nothing! Of nothing! Hatcher Movie Talks. Subscribe, or you'll probably die or something. Some people fucking queued up to buy the Marvel Secret Lairs. They were in the queue, they put the stuff into their cart, their checkout cart, and then they were told, you're gonna have to wait an hour in queue or whatever. And then they ended up being stuck waiting for 4 hours. They get through the queue, and they're told the stuff they put in the cart is sold out, they can't buy it. All right. I am back. Rejected. All right, buddy. Have a good one. No problem. No problem giving you a place to vent, man. It is cathartic. Okay, so where are we at with the Secret Lair stuff here? So for foils, the only thing left now is the Panther Secret Lair. And for non-foils, Panther and Iron Man. That's it. We're getting down to the very last little bits here. It's almost over. The sale is almost completed, and it's been going on for 4.5 hours now. That's crazy. That's crazy. What a disaster. Remember when you could redeem physical cards on MTGO? You still can, Artorias. You still can. Volteca, that's how long you were in queue before seeing everything you wanted was sold out. That's brutal. I just told Carly about that. I was like, imagine you put stuff into your cart. Imagine going to shop on Amazon and you want to buy yourself some fucking nipple covers and you put them into the cart and then Amazon goes, you gotta wait. It's gonna take an hour. And then you wait an hour and you're still waiting. You wait 2 hours, you're still waiting. You wait 3 hours, you're still waiting. You wait 4 hours and they're finally like, okay, here's the checkout. By the way, we're sold out of nipple covers. Bro, I'm chafing. What about these? What am I supposed to do? That's insane. That's insane. By the way, these will never be back in stock. So better get some duct tape or something. Cover them up, bro, because we got nothing for you ever again. It's wild. That's wild. It's a lot of people. A lot of people are going to be angry about this. A lot of people are angry about this. There's going to be a bunch of people who didn't even know the sale was happening. And they're just going to be like, wait, what? That happened today and it's too late? Yep. Gray Fox, after you're done waiting in queue, you're going to go and find some nipple covers, thanks. Oh, shit. Well, listen, man. Listen. If you're going to buy those on Amazon, don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Wow. Oops. I didn't mean for that to happen after that. Yeah, there you go. If you're going on Amazon to buy those, make sure you use my Amazon link so I get the hookup. Pyre, you're not even angry, just a dull disappointment. Dull disappointment that's moving ever closer to apathetic indifference. Instead of anger, it's just like, I'm disappointed and turning to numb, you know? It's pretty rough. It's a pretty rough scenario. Oh, I can't believe this, man. I mean, I can believe it as well. Let's be real. I can believe this with Wizards of the Coast. What a disaster. What a disaster. What are my stance on proxied cards? Once upon a time, I felt like I didn't want any proxies myself. But if other people wanted to use them, that's fine. But I really, I even tried proxying and couldn't handle proxies. I wanted real Magic cards and would only accept real Magic cards. But Wizards of the Coast, with Magic 30 especially, they really just went, hey, we just made a bunch of low-quality proxies that you should pay $250 a pack for. And I went, You're literally saying these aren't real Magic cards. You're printing them to garbage quality, charging insane prices. You have no respect for us, and you've just told us that Magic cards aren't special the way that I thought they were. You've literally shattered the illusion that I was living under. So now I still want actual Magic cards and would prefer to have actual Magic cards, but I have a ton of proxies. I have a ton of proxies now and have zero problem using them. Like, zero problem. I had a whole bunch of proxies in my cube when I went to the recent Command Fest, and I played people with that and had a great time. So the reality is, Wizards of the Coast freed me of the shackles of requiring having actual genuine Magic cards. Like I said, I still want them. They still feel more special to me, but they don't crowd out the proxies. So people want to use proxies. Fill your fucking boots, bro. Fill your boots, you know? Yeah, no, Jess, hate's not the opposite of love. Hate is a super strong emotion where you still care. Love and hate are you caring. So it's not like love and hate aren't opposites. Literally the opposite of love is complete indifference, where you just don't care what happens. And I wonder what that would feel like to feel that way about Magic the Gathering. I feel that way about a lot of things, but not Magic, bro. Not Magic. Finn, have Hasbro wasted millions of people's time with this? I believe it. I believe it. Proxies don't smell the same. Oh well, new Magic cards smell like fucking garbage. Old Magic cards had oh, there's that fucking old Magic card smell. New Magic cards don't smell good. So who gives a fuck if proxies smell different? Fucking new Magic cards smell awful. And some of them are gritty. Some of them smell straight up musty or moldy. It ain't good. It ain't good. Shame Money, you don't like proxies. You love the dirty, gritty feeling cards from Last Caverns of Ixalan. You can feel it when you're moving the cards. Like there's a layer of sandpaper. Pyre, War of the Spark was actually the one I was thinking about the most when I thought about the terrible smell. I got a War of the Spark bundle, and the book, the little book insert or whatever, I made the mistake of bringing it up to my nose and smelling. I was like, ah! Like that was insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So yeah, I'm on board with proxies now. I'm on board with proxies. Nah, Levi, I disagree. I've seen terrible, terrible card quality from recent sets. The Brothers Wars, the Brothers War, I wanted to collect a regular set and a foil set. And all of the foils that I cracked, and I want to do it by opening packs because it's fun hunting for cards, right? All of the foils that I opened were completely beat around the edge. Every single one, to the point where I just abandoned the idea of a foil set. I'm like, I can see this damage to these cards on every single card. And I'm going to put these in a binder and appreciate looking at them? No, fuck this, right? So I just said, no, I'm not going to do it. And I stopped trying to collect that because it was just like, this is genuinely insulting and frustrating, you know? Pyre, you think the sewer backed up in the printing factory? It might have. It might have. It was wild. Broccoli, you know the card's a proxy when it's foil and hasn't curled? Yep. Yep. That's true. That's true. All right, where are we at? Where are we at now with these secret layers? Okay, so non-foil, we've still got Iron Man and Black Panther. And foil's gone. Foil's completely sold out. There's no more foil secret layers left. And there's only Iron Man and Black Panther left as non-foils. That's it. We're at the tail end of it now. Artorius, it's crazy how the other game has figured out how to make foils that don't curl. Wizards knows how to make foils that don't curl, but that costs money. And they decided that it doesn't matter. That's it. It's not like they're going, oh, how do we do this? They know how to do it. They just won't, which makes it way more insulting. It's not a matter of that they can't. They really can. They're just not going to, because they don't care about your satisfaction. They care about getting money for the shareholders. So why worry? Why worry about printing it to a certain quality level when they can just print it more poorly and end up with more money? You know? That's the reality. It's all bottom line thinking, not caring about the damage to your brand, your image, your customer satisfaction. None of it. None of it. Victor, you were able to get the Iron Man foil and Cap Storm in non-foil during your 20 minutes. Right after you checked out, they did a small restock on the foils and booted you back into the waiting line again. Sounds obnoxious, bro. Jay Money, you have a friend who collects sports cards and you're explaining how foil isn't a good thing in Magic most of the time and he thought it was crazy. Of course he thinks it's crazy. If you explain that to anybody. So Wizards does these special premium versions that you might think of as like holographic or whatever, and they're shiny and have a foil layer and everything, and they're way worse than normal printings. If anybody's going to be like, wait, their premium versions are worse? What? Why? Yeah, they're cloudy and scuffed and printed badly, and it's like, oh, terrible. Terrible. So, anybody would think that. Solar, you're so sad. You tried to check out 8 times and it kept telling you couldn't until your time ran out and sent you back to the queue. That's brutal, bro. That's brutal. All right, hold on one second. All right, well, never mind. Okay. Artorias, you hope you get a foil Hatcher card in Paragon? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. All right. Okay. All right, my friends, it's time for me to get going. I have other things that I have to attend to. So there should be a video coming out on the Historian covering this and some other stuff as well later on today. And then tonight, we'll be getting back together on this channel for a live stream. So in the meantime, if you haven't already, go check out my movie review channel, all right? Go subscribe to that shit. And yeah, I will catch up with you guys again soon. But for now,